On this video, I'm gonna change the drive belt on a 2015 Honda Civic. This is just my personal preference. To make sure the car doesn't start, I disconnect both cables from the battery. First, I'm gonna tell you this. This engine should be a 1.8 liter. If you got a 2.4 liter, you might have to go under the car. It might be a lot easier if I was to work on top of the car and under the car. But I'm gonna just try to change the belt without going under the car. To remove the belt, the tension needs to be loosened. To loosen the tension, you could use a wrench like this. This is 19 millimeter wrench. Put the wrench there. And then, if you're facing it this way, turn it counterclockwise. I will need to put a pipe on this wrench, so I will have enough leverage to turn it counterclockwise. But I don't have a pipe big enough to put it around this wrench. If you're working on a 2.4 liter engine, you could double check me on this, but I think to loosen the drive belt, you'll need to turn it clockwise. I'm gonna use this serpentine belt. It's called serpentine belt 2. It does come, it's a toolkit. It comes with a few 3 socket and 3 wrench, but I'm gonna there's 2 pieces, but I'm only gonna use the long piece. I don't need to use the little piece. It didn't come with this socket. This is a 19 millimeter socket I'll use, and this is the new drive belt. The serpentine belt tools I just showed you, the kit came with these 3 socket and these 3 wrench. Before you remove the old belt, you need to understand, if you're not able to install the new belt on, you might have to pay someone to tow the car to a shop, and then you might have to pay another person at the shop to install the new belt for you. I'd rather just take a picture of how the belt is on the pulley, but the camera cannot go, it's too crowded, I can't take a picture, so I'm gonna just make a drawing. This is the drawing that I got. So the circle are the pulleys, and this is how the belt is. I draw this, but you don't want to go by my drawing. What if I drew it wrong? What if I didn't draw it correctly? The best option would be if you're able to get a diagram of the placement of the pulley, a diagram of your engine. Because what if your engine is different from mine? Then, because you can't really, it's difficult to draw it because you're not able to see it very good down there. if you know you could draw everything correctly, then I guess go ahead and draw it. The alternator pulley is right there. Just don't ever put your finger between the belt and the pulley. Just to make sure you understood what I'm saying. Don't put your finger. I'll put the tip of this screwdriver to the part where, not to put your finger. Don't put your finger in this area. Because your finger could get pinched when you remove the belt or when you install the belt. Do not put your finger in there. It is time to remove the old belt. I could get this out of the way now. I need to get a flashlight. So removing this belt it's very easy. It is easy. The difficult part is putting the new belt on. This is the old belt. That part came off. There's a lot of cracks on it. This is the old belt, and this is the new belt, the new one. They seem to be about the same size, so it should work. The new belt doesn't have all those cracks. I'm in the garage. I'm sweating right now. I took my shirts off because it is hot right now. So first I put a belt around this pulley, and then I put it around this one. It went to this one, and then I use a zip tie to just temporarily tie the belt there. I tie it loose. I don't want to damage the belt, so it's loose. I need to cut the zip tie because the belt is not long enough to go around the AC compressor pulley if I don't cut the zip tie. I'm gonna loop it around the AC compressor pulley, and then I'll put it around this pulley and then the alternator. So right now I put it around the AC. It's on this pulley, this one. I'm gonna put it under the AC compressor pulley, up to this one, and then the alternator pulley last. I put this towel here so I won't dirty the fender. I wasn't able to. I said I was gonna put on the bottom AC compressor first, and then this upper pulley second. I wasn't able to do that, so I I put the belt around that pulley, and then I loop it around the bottom AC compressor pulley. Now I'm gonna put it on the alternator pulley. I might need a helper, someone to push on the belt, and then someone turn the tensioner. Time like this, when you need a helper, it would be a lot easier if I could use two hands to put the belt on. Because I have one hand turning the tensioner, in the other hand trying to put the belt on. I was able to put the belt on. I'll tell you what I did, but I don't recommend anyone doing what I did. I used my shoulder to push this serpentine tool. My shoulder pushed it, and then I used two hands to put the belt onto the alternator pulley. If I had a helper, the helper could loosen the belt by pushing on the serpentine tool, and then I would have been the one that used two hands to put the belt on. Looks like it's been installed correctly. So I'm gonna open the garage, start the car, and see what happened. And I did put the two battery cable back on. The car is turned off. The belt is still in place. Everything looks good. And thank you for watching.